It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, you just stole that from You Don't Know Jack.
Shut up, man. It's called an appropriation.
The Aussie Gamers Experience.
It's all Aussie.
Beware though, this show is a little bit sweary.
Enjoy the show.
Everyone, and welcome to episode 337 of the Aussie Gamers Experience podcast. Coming at you from a different day again this week because we have to be grown-ups and do grown-up type stuff, which I know sucks, but once again live on YouTube. So g'day to everyone, and of course, Lucas, joining me again, mate. How's things today?
Things are very good, thank you very much. I got to sleep in up until I received a text message from an Azrael that woke me up this morning. Do you know what time she woke me up?
Oh, super chatted $5.
Straight in.
Hello, will your stream contain sharks with laser beams or ill-tempered sea bass?
Laser beams. Maybe ill-tempered sea
laser
bass.
beams.
Do you know what time she sent me a text message? The ungodly hour?
What, like 9:30?
It was about 9:30. Thanks for the super chat, Lorne. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thanks, Lorne.
But yeah,
anything out of the norm last couple of weeks, mate? Okay?
What have I been doing? I don't know. No, not really.
Like me, we've just been working and going nuts.
Something that I probably won't be discussing on the show this week, but it will be for the next show, is I did receive a new laptop for review from ASUS. It's the new Tough series. So I actually own the previous series of ASUS Tough, and they've sent me out the new one, which I started installing all of my stuff on today. So in the next fortnight, I'll definitely be bringing you guys some information on it, and there'll be a review video too in a week or so. So that's cool. That happened. I sent out all of the prizes that have been won thanks to Numbskull that sent us out. So we have given away so far a PS5 DualSense controller charger, the Switch steering wheel controller adapter, the Halo gaming locker. We also had the Hunk Tubbs figure thingy, the Ghostbusters micro USB LED charge cable, a medium-sized t-shirt from PlayStation, and a set of JBL Quantum 100s. What's this all new stuff? No, this is what we've given away. I don't have any more. Actually, I've got one more prize left, and that's the Tofu Tubbs figurine thingy collectible. So we'll see if we can give that away tonight. But that's all we have. That's the last giveaway there. So the rest of the giveaways that we're going to give away is entries into the big PlayStation 5/Series X giveaway for the end of the year. So we're still giving away entries for that. So if you don't know what that is, you need to pay more attention. We are giving away a next gen, or a current gen now, console to one special community member. So check out the link in the description down below for information on how to enter. Yeah. No,
a console that we will not be getting from JB Hi-Fi Sydney.
Hey, maybe. Remember I said how did I get my PlayStation 5? It wasn't what you know, it's who you know. Yeah,
but that's a little different.
It was different.
Mate's doing.
Yeah, that's something. Do you have that in the news, or can we just quickly run by that now?
Ratchet_USM super chatted $1.51. Have you New South Wales people got the plague?
Yes, we do have outbreaks of COVID-19 in Sydney, in New South Wales there, but where Snoogs and I are, we're away from it.
Yeah, we're further west, so we're really good. It's all those started out with the snobs in the eastern suburbs and then spread from there. So we're all good. It's just I get to spend the next week working from home because I can't go to offices to see people, which is an on their own sales rep's job. It's a shame. I've just come back from a country trip up north and walked back walked back in home about 7:30 last night to find out that there's all these new restrictions going up and everything like that. So
masks it is.
Pay attention. It is.
I got distracted by Radix's super chat there. What were we going to talk about? I can't remember.
The PS5 sting going on at JB Hi-Fi.
Oh yeah. So
what's been happening is someone at JB Hi-Fi has put, like in the warehouse type scenario, has apparently put PS5 consoles to the side, and then let one of their friends come in and buy them one at a time. That friend has then chucked them online and sold them on with a copy of the JB Hi-Fi receipt.
Yeah, for about $1,200, mind you.
Yeah.
So that is a little bit different to what happened with mine, but anyway, hopefully I'll be able to get another one for the giveaway. But there shouldn't be no problems. I got this. I've got this.
If that's what's picked, it might be an Xbox.
Fair. Look, I'm a betting man, and you want to have a bet? You want to have a bet, Snoogs?
Sure. Why not?
It probably won't work if we both pick the same thing. But I'm a betting man, and I would put money on that whoever wins will pick a PlayStation 5.
TH3WR417H super chatted $6.05 as
the
of 4
Wraith.
p.m. last night. I became the mask fondler.
God. Fantastic. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Masked Fondler.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks to new COVID rules. I reckon it'll be a PS5 choice there. I seriously think you'll be mad to pick an Xbox. Not that Xbox is no good, but I just feel like it's probably the better... look, that's a personal preference, I guess, but I'd still put money on it that it'll be a PS5 that gets chosen. What would you pick?
Or you could be like... I'd probably say PS5 as well.
Okay, well that will be a pretty shit wager, so we won't do that.
The people that we've got entering, that's my assumption. But having said that, Amazon Prime was on the Amazon Prime Day, and did you happen to see they put a discount on the Series S?
Oh, because nobody wants
Did you see
it.
That?
No,
because nobody wants it. Yeah, $50 off it was. Well, it's not huge, but still $50 in my pocket's better than someone else's.
Yeah, pretty early for a discount on it, but I think it's because they're not selling very well for two reasons. It's less powerful than the most powerful last generation. Here. Yeah, so it's not as powerful as a Xbox One X, and secondly, it doesn't have a disk drive, so it doesn't really have a lot going for it.
No.
It's
looks cool though.
It doesn't even. It's a box.
I like it. It looks pretty cool.
It's just a box.
Lon Kuna super chatted $10. Will you be in the new MCU Phase 4 at TH3WR417H?
Will you be in the new MCU Phase 4 to the Wraithy? He's asking the Wraithy, and he paid us a super chat.
Yeah, he's going to be the masked fondler.
That's the superhero. That'll be DLC that they pay you to download for the video game. Wow, thank you very much. Yes. Very generous super chat there, Lorne.
Thank you very much, mate.
Exciting show tonight. We've got lots of stuff to come up. Do your bit, buddy.
So all bit. We've got tonight's show. We've got still rifting. Valheim still kicking around. A new controller. Biomutant again. Out of the park. That little thing E3 has come and gone, so we'll have a talk about that. A bit of a sad update, so that'll bring things down a little bit. We'll talk about that later on. And then a whole lot more to go through. So before we get into it, g'day to everyone in the chat. A10, Human Grub, The Wraith, Radicus, Az is in there, Lorne, and Star Wars, both our international guests. Thank you, guys.
What is it? The Star Wars in there?
Star Wars is in there as well. He said g'day.
G'day from the USA.
Yes. So g'day to everyone. I think that's everybody. Kaz was here at 7:31. I think you're still around, Kaz. Saying first one. It's
like early 2000s again. Let's quickly run through the subs for the last fortnight as well. We had Demonic Angel, thank you. Shadow Sentence, Reese Taylor, Daniel, Luigi Fan, American Bastard. No, I like it. Ephraim Lung A, just the letter A. Autumn Pereo, Monty, Six is Foo, George Rogerson, Jeffrey Crabtree, Guldo, Kong Bun Hong, Matthew Benson, Mr. Von. Geez, there was heaps. What's going on here? Nep
Nice.
Pan, thank you very much for your subs. And also, we hit 3,000 subs as well in the last fortnight as well. So congratulations to us. Woo. 3,000 subs, that's probably... Let's pretend like we just started this YouTube channel this year, and 3,000 subs in 6 months is fantastic. And let's pretend that this YouTube channel wasn't started in 2006.
Hey, it's been a good incline these last 6 months, so it's good to see. We've been trying to grow the channel for a while, and it's starting to kick off, so that's a good thing, mate.
It is very much so.
Nice. All right, let's jump into games we've been playing.
Let's do it.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yes, we can talk about it this
week. Yes, we can get stuck right into it.
I have finished Ratchet and Clank, and I have also uploaded on this channel that you're watching right now. Unless you're listening to the podcast in the car, then that doesn't make any sense. But I have uploaded a review to the YouTube channel, and it's a short and concise one. And basically, it's a few minutes of me saying this is pretty awesome, because it is.
Love it a lot.
Now, I have played quite a few Ratchet and Clank games in my time, but this is the first time I can claim that I liked one enough to finish it. I've never finished a Ratchet and Clank game. This is the first one I ever finished, and for the simple reason as it was beautiful, engaging, concise. Everything just flowed, and it did quite well with everything that it did. I really struggled to find anything that it didn't do well. But there was one thing I wanted to point out. You know how a lot of people, like when the game was revealed, there was a lot of people that were blown away by the portals. You know, those purple coloured things where you see the trailer where Ratchet's tumbling through the portals and everything changes and all that sort of stuff. I want to put a stop to this, and I want to say that they showed off, that's all cutscene. That's bullshit. There is no part of the game where it's live action where that actually happens, where he's tumbling through multiple
where he tumbles,
none of that happens in game into the rifts. Sorry, not portals, the rifts. Thank you, Kazakar. That's all you're off the stick and you just watch that happen. Now, what it does do, there are rifts that you can pull yourself towards, and it's a pretty cool effect. And essentially, it's like a quick travel to help in combat. So you move from one part of the area to another. There are sections where it's kind of like side missions where those purple rifts are, and you can walk through them into a new area. So that does happen, but it doesn't happen quite like they made you think it did in that trailer. So I feel like that was a little bit of white lies. But that doesn't mean the game's not impressive with what it does. It's still pretty impressive and super fun to play. There's so many weapons. You get a weapon wheel. I thought that you were going to fill up the weapon wheel and that's all the weapons. By the end of the game, I had 3 separate weapon wheels that you flick through with R1 and L1. So the amount of weapons is... And I still haven't unlocked all of the guns. So I think there are 3 full weapon wheels of guns that you can unlock, which is
nice.
pretty damn cool. But yeah, look, I really enjoyed it. I thought the story was great. I really thought that the Ratchet was going to get lucky, if you know what I mean. I thought he was going to get a shag, but it never happened. Spoiler alert, he doesn't get a shag. But either way, it was a good ending. Good game. Very good game.
All the furries out there are just disconnected. Don't want to hear about it. They've just turned off.
It turns out Rivet, the female Lombax, is actually just a Twitch streamer that's gone out for the day and plugged in one of them tails. Oh dear. But anyway, what do you think of it, Snoogs?
I haven't played a lot more of it.
Okay, man.
No, between everything going on in my world and work and whatnot, I just haven't had a lot of time to play really anything. And I've played probably a little bit more since our last show, not a huge amount. I think I've only just sort of unlocked 1 and a bit wheels.
Right.
God. Yeah, okay, I just saw Rachel's comment.
I've just Googled Lombax Rule 34.
Oh no.
I'm not going to switch to my browser right now. Wow, look at that one. That's so detailed. What I'm looking at right now is Ratchet, so the male Lombax, bending over provocatively without pants on. So we've got the chocolate starfish.
Wow.
And okay, this is a kid's game. Let's not go into that in more detail.
Yeah, let's not destroy it. And yes, Cass, I have heard it. Everyone knows about Rule 34, mate.
No, I've heard of it. I heard of it, but I haven't looked up Lombax. I haven't looked up this.
Look up the Lombax.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
There's some very good art, mind you.
Oh, there's some talented peoples out there. They're just sick.
Oh my god. That's huge. That's detail. That's detail. Okay. All right, kids, don't look up that. That's bad. All right. Well, anyway, I think it's a bloody good game, and a lot of people are making claims of, this is game of the year. Look,
bit early for that.
Considering there's bugger all out for the new gen consoles, I mean, it's up there, but it is very early. I think there's quite a few games that are coming out this year that'll probably tip it, off the charts. But it's definitely the best Ratchet and Clank game I've ever played. The detail in the character models, the game never once dropped a frame. Now that's obviously probably being generous. It probably did, but to the point of noticing it, the game never once dropped a frame, regardless of the amount of stuff going all over the place, explosions, weapons, enemies, and the enemies come in drones. Not once did the game slow down or give any indication that it was struggling to run it. So I was really impressed, and I played it on there's 3 different modes you can play it on. There's fidelity. Is it fidelity? I think it is. I don't know. Basically 4K 30. Then there is the performance RT, which drops you down to 1080 with ray tracing, and then there's just performance mode, which will drop ray tracing but increase the resolution, so it looks a little bit nicer. I was happy to play it at 1080 with that 60 FPS and ray tracing, and it never dropped the frame. It was beautiful game. I can't recommend it anymore. It's a fantastic game in the genre, and brought a lot of new things to the series. So Ratchet and Clank, love it.
Get on it, get and have a look. Make sure you check out our review over on the channel. That's great.
Lorne recommends Cyberpunk 2077 on PS4 for the ultimate comedic experience. I don't think anyone's going to find it very funny when they pay for the game.
I'm still waiting for it to be playable on my Cyberpunk 2077 Xbox One X.
You don't hold your breath, brother. You will die waiting for that to happen.
Oh, God.
What a
All right,
mess.
another game I've been playing over the last couple of weeks. This one's probably taken up a bit more of my time. Chivalry 2.
Oh yes, I played the original Chivalry. I know what this game's like, and I haven't heard you say anything yet, I don't think, but I already know what you're gonna say.
I don't know if you will. I tried to do so. I played it for a little while, and I've tried to do a bit of a casual review, and I've had to keep starting this casual review because there is fits of laughter, an absolute ton of swearing to the point where my wife has come in and she's like, "Are you all right?" Because there is language coming out of my mouth that you wouldn't normally hear.
Yeah, this
then
is
back to fits of laughter.
You're going exactly where I thought you would be going.
Yeah, it is a really fun asshole of a game. It really is. It runs. I'm playing it on PC. It's I believe it's an Epic exclusive. It runs very well. It looks good. It's online only, which is where some of the glitches come from. You do get a bit of lag, where you'll be swinging to try and hit someone, and then they sort of end up, 20 meters away from you. But then on the other hand, it's a lot of fun because you're just charging into battle and swinging an axe, a sword, a big stick with a hook on the end of it. I don't know what it's called. Yeah. And I completely and utterly suck at it.
Yeah, see, look, I played the original one many, many years ago on PC, and I was I was a bit of a PC noob. So I was new to this whole concept of typing chat while you're playing a game, and the chat would come up on the side of the screen, not too dissimilar to what you get on this live stream. Whereas on console, that never happened, right? Because nobody could type while they were playing because it was all controller. And I would be running around killing people and stuff. And then people would be writing in the chat, Luke 1 is TKing. And to me, like, I know what that means now, but at the time I was like, the hell is TKing? What are you talking about? What am I doing? How am I TKing? So I'd run around and I'd be killing people, and people would be saying like, vote to ban Luke 1 for TKing. You know what TKing is, right?
Team killing.
Team killing, that's right. I had no idea what team killing was. Like TKing, I didn't know what TKing stood for. And not one fucking asshole on there wrote the word team killing. I didn't realise. And I thought I was playing a free-for-all. I didn't know there was teams, because the game, I didn't know, like, it was just like a typical PC game. You go into it and it's the outlayers. It's so confusing. I'm like, find a match. I don't even know what. See, I'm used to Call of Duty, where you select team deathmatch, free for all, all the other modes. You physically select it. This one, I think you just selected it, and then it just threw you into whatever it could find. So I was expecting it.
2 does the same thing.
Yeah, so I just for some reason thought it was just a free-for-all, so I was just trying to kill anyone. Turns out I was mowing down my own teammates, but I didn't realise until very late, and all of them, I just kept getting booted and booted and booted, and I just got the shits with the game that I was swearing. There is actually a video. I've made it private though. There is a video on this channel of me playing it, and I raged so hard. I even used the C word a couple of times.
Yeah.
That was my experience with Chivalry 1. But yeah, half of it was my fault.
Chivalry 2, it's same sort of setup. You click and you go straight into just a game. It gives you a quick rundown of what it is. It's this area, this is what you're doing. You're capturing, or you've got to push the push something up to get over the wall, or something like that. and then you get thrown into it. It's very technical. I didn't realize how technical it was, because you run up and say you're swinging a sword. You know, it's not just run and be running at someone and then you're getting close and you can block and then, you know, counter or something like that. You've got to swing, and as you're swinging, you've got to turn your character so that they get power behind it, and the edge of, like, the end of the sword hits the other person.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Otherwise, you're just sort of, you're not getting any piercing with it. You're just getting, you know, you're just beating on someone who's in full armor. So you're not doing as much damage. And that part of it's really annoying to try and get right. And then not only that, you come in, you start swinging, and you're doing 10, 15 points damage on the opponent, but you've got all these red numbers coming up because you're taking health off your teammates as well. It's a lot to get used to, and you can sometimes get sort of one-on-one battles which go really well, but again, people got very good at it very quickly.
Yeah, well, I feel like Chivalry is a game that is best played by those people that go to those medieval dinners and stuff, like full dressed up, like in the Cable Guy.
If you had more time to put into it, or more, you know, like if it was something that you sort of go, okay, I know that battle.
417H super chatted $7.57. Let's try it. Alt F4 and forget it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I end up playing that game.
That sounds like it would happen.
You
but
know
look,
what?
it's what?
Oh, I was going to say, I actually Alt F4'd a game the other night, accidentally, and I felt like the biggest tool, because I was trying to work out, there was a particular control I was trying to do, and I wasn't supposed to press F4, I was supposed to press 4, and I ended up Alt F4ing my own frigging game. So dumb. But anyway, sorry, continue.
I'll keep playing with the video footage that I've got and see if I can make anything with it that's not just 2 minutes of beeps. Let's see if I can throw something together to put it up. Because like I said, it is actually quite a bit of fun. It's just, I'm being honest, man, I'm not going to get anywhere with it. I'm just not good enough. I don't have the time to put into it to be good enough. So it's a good game though. If you like that sort of stuff and you've got a way to have a look at it, go and check it out.
No thanks. All right.
You jump back into Dying Light.
Yes, Dying Light 2 is coming out this year, and a certain friend of mine, The Wraith, who still hasn't finished it. I know you'll know better. You haven't finished it yet, have you? Dying Light?
No, I got to that spot that I spoke about the other week and I haven't turned it back on since.
Yeah, you're a disgrace. But anyway, Wraithy hasn't finished it yet. And I just said to him, I said, look, let's not start again. Let's just start from the following, because you get cars in the following. Those dune buggy things are just so awesome. So we started from the following and started playing it on, and Wraithy was having some really big problems with the game. It was running like shit on his computer, and the dude's running a 3070. So it should not run like shit. It should run like butter. No. So I said to him, delete the game, reinstall it. He did. It fixed the problem. His attitude towards the game has massively changed. He's really enjoying it. Now that it runs properly, like, fair enough. The way he was describing how it was running, I would not play. I'd be like, nah, that's garbage. Like, it was pausing frames, like, every couple of seconds.
Yeah, yep.
It was running like balls. But anyway, that's got fixed, and yeah, hopefully he's really enjoying it now. But I'm really enjoying going back and playing it again. I can keep playing that game forever until the new one comes out. I really hope the new one lives up to the original, because the original is just one of those games. I would put it into the same tier as The Witcher 3. Now, The Witcher 3 is just a brilliant game that I could keep going back to that game and play it more and more and more. And I feel the same way as with Dying Light. I just feel like Dying Light is the best zombie game that I have ever played. Like, the parkour in it is so amazing. The combat, the addition of driving, which wasn't an original part of the game. They made a new area, new map specifically to accommodate cars, and it's just absolutely amazing. So yeah, I loved going back to Dying Light. Plus, they also added extra free DLC to the Hell Raid DLC. So we went back and played through Hell Raid and checked out all the new bits and pieces of that as well. So they just keep adding. And mind you, do you recall how much the Hell Raid DLC was for it?
It was like $7 or something, wasn't it? It wasn't much.
Close. It was $15. $15. Yeah. If this was Activision that made that, that would have been easily a $30, $40, $50, $60 DLC that they added.
Yeah.
It's $15 for basically a raid, and they keep adding to it more free stuff. It's just, they've just done all the right things. As far as I'm concerned, Techland are the new CD Projekt Red. Hopefully they don't become the current CD Projekt Red with Dying Light 2. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, eh? So that's that's later this year, isn't it? That's around October, I think.
It is later this year. I don't have it.
Yeah, it's
handy,
later this year. It's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Mate, I jumped back into Valheim. Did you see the video I put up?
I saw you made a video, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched the first 10 seconds of it, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. It's just me waffling on, talking about my little base and my ideas of what I'm doing. And that's kind of all I've been doing in this one. I've gone off to different sections to grab the materials that I need. And I brought an absolute ton of stuff through from our server. I would just go between, I'd go to the server, fill up my character, and then go back and dump them across there. So had all this stuff ready to go and have just started building kind of a village. I'm just sort of making a bit of a little village in amongst the trees to see what I can do with it, sort of push myself and make things a little bit different, just for those days when I want to just chill. Valheim's a very chill game.
It is. I just remembered I should put my glasses on.
Oh, so you can see properly again.
So no, I can see fine. I'm not blind. You are. This is.
I'm blind.
So my eyes don't start watering later tonight, because tonight's going to be a long one in front of computer screens. Yeah, Valheim. I'm just really waiting for the big content drop to come out. The was it Hearth and Home or something?
Hearth and Home. Yeah,
I'm waiting for that to drop, so then I'll go back to it.
Yeah, so that was supposed to be out sort of next month. And,
yeah, but it keeps getting delayed.
That got pushed right back. The devs come up and said they're still working on it, but they've had to push it out for some other quality of life stuff. Apparently, I saw a video pop up today. There's a new weapon you can craft, but I haven't looked anything into that yet. So there's still little bits and pieces going on. The game seems to run. Yeah.
So Atan said, and you thought you'd hate it, Snoogs.
I did. But I listened. I took the peer pressure on board. I bought it, and now I'm 100 and something hours into it.
It wasn't peer pressure. It was good advice, mate. Good advice.
Good advice.
Yes.
Yeah. Good advice. But yeah, it seems to run. So now I've got my house that I showed in that video. It's fully kitted out. I've tweaked a few things in there to add some more stuff internally, and then I've got a storage shed sort of made just behind it, and I've started on a dock and a watchtower. And so far, I'm, you know how in our server where we were all based, it really ran poorly because there was so much there.
Yeah.
When we sort of started to notice it very early on that it started to chug a little bit. So far, it's not doing that. And I've tested out by trying to run through the area and getting it to load in quick and all that sort of jazz. It seems to be going a little bit better. So some of those quality of life changes have worked for them, which is good. Cool. The other game I've got is Biomutant. And I spoke about it last time, that I've been playing it a little bit more.
I think I asked you on the last show if we could not hear about this again.
Look, all I'm going to say is I took that on board, and I'm sure no one in the chat really wants to hear about it or much. I finished it. You
finished it?
I did finish it.
Well, how long does it take to finish?
Not long. If you don't do the side stuff, it's a very quick game.
Like, what are we talking? 4 hours?
Probably 8 to 10.
Yeah, right. And you finished it.
Yeah.
You finished a game.
Oh, fucking here we go. Yes, I finished the game.
Neither of us really thought was amazing.
It's still not amazing. It's better than it was. I was way too harsh on it now that they've made the tweaks and whatnot. Yeah, it's still kind of like that. But I finished it. It's better than my original review of it, and it's still got a lot of issues, but it's better than it was.
I feel like the character that I created was just on a mission to find out who stole his baseball.
Okay. Okay. Knockout City.
Knockout City. Have you tried that yet?
I've played a bit of the demo. I was going to play with you on Friday night, I think, and then got the shits and left.
That's right. Can you dodge a wrench? Because
yes.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball.
You can dodge a dodgeball.
Because that's pretty much what this game is. It's a game of dodgeball where you run around, pick up balls and throw them at people, and you've got to try and catch it, otherwise that's a hit. And you can get hit twice unless you get power-ups and stuff, and you can take them out. You know what? As much as I wasn't overly impressed with Knockout City, it's not terrible. It's not that bad, and it's actually quite playable. The players in there, well, look, I don't know if it's just my luck or it was early on or whatever, but we weren't getting destroyed. Like I played a few games with Wraithy, and we won more than we lost. I think we only lost one game, and we were doing really well. And it's not terrible. It's quite a silly sort of concept, and I feel like they could do some more work to it to jazz it up a little bit, but it's not actually that bad a game. And I think it's on Game Pass, isn't it?
It is on Game Pass. It's an EA title.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not bad. So
yeah, it's on Game Pass, and it's on Game Pass for PC as well. I've played the
in crossplay.
Yes, I played the tutorial in it. I think before I spoke to you guys about it.
Okay.
And just to see what it was like, and yeah, was then going to come and have a run with you, but haven't yet. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that it's got some decent quality to it.
It's crap. I think he's referring to what we're talking about now. Look, I probably wouldn't go back ever to play it on my own, but if we got a bunch of people together, I would 100% jump in and play it with a few of yous. It's just not something I would care for. You know, like I'll happily play Call of Duty on my own every now and then. But this game, I can't see myself playing on my own. I'd want to be doing it with a few mates. And it's kind of cool, you know.
That's kind of what I felt about it.
Like you play it up on, some maps are up on building tops, so you can fall off the edges and you can throw the ball and knock them off the edge, and you know, you can get a point that way. There are heaps of different balls that you can pick up. There was one that was a cage. So you throw it at, it's like a ball cage, and you throw it at them, and it traps the enemy player inside of the ball. So then you go pick up the ball and just launch it off the edge of the building, they instantly die. There's like, instead of a dodgeball, which is, you know, spherical, you can pick up the sniper ball, which is like a football, like a gridiron sort of ball, and you can throw that, and that's sort of like a real fast, hard to catch ball. There's a bunch of other balls that are in there. So there's a few, like at the start of every match, it'll show you what the special ball is, and that will spawn around the level. So you've got the normal balls, and then you can pick up the special one with two hands. I'm talking too much about balls. Picking up balls.
Starting to.
Yeah, so look, you know what? I've got to say it's actually quite a decent game. So I can't rag on it. I thought I was going to think that it was probably a shit game, but after playing it, it's actually pretty good. So I'll give it that.
Well, it's good to hear, because it's good to hear that you'll jump in on it with a few of us. So
yeah, easily.
Anyone listening, let us know.
And the good thing is,
come and join in.
It's on Game Pass. It does have cross-platform play, so you can play against any other platform that it's on. So if we're on PC and you're on Xbox, happy days. As long as you've got it there, you can lobby up or whatever. So yeah, awesome. That was a good game. That's all for me.
Nice. All right, mate. The game from me this week is a new title that I'm allowed to talk about tonight. Can't go into a lot of details about story and whatnot, but I can talk about it a little bit. Comes out tomorrow.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Scarlet Nexus.
Yeah.
So a couple of weeks ago, we actually showed you the trailer for Scarlet Nexus. It's a JRPG from Bandai Namco, and it's got that very sort of hard line animation to it. I've played probably about 8-10 hours, something along those lines. And it's what?
You played it for 8 or 10 hours in the last 2 weeks, or in the last week. And you also finished that other game. What it was called. The little mousy cat one.
The mousy cat one, yeah.
Man,
I didn't have much left in Biomutant. I didn't have much left in Biomutant, so that was a pretty quick go through. So the game itself, so Scarlet Nexus, it's a JRPG. It's third person over the shoulder. It's very, very Japanese style in the way that the gameplay is. There's no blood. There's no death, so to speak of. You don't see bodies laying anywhere. You knock people out and sort of move on. Game itself takes place in a fictional city called New Himuka. It's been invaded by dangerous creatures called the Others. Now, these Others have like a weird mutation to them, where the first ones that I saw, they're running on human legs, but the top part of them is like a flower, like a fungus taken over sort of thing. It's weird. Very, very weird. The creatures themselves, they fall from the sky. Your character, they've been able to tap in through genetic mutation the psionic hormone in the human brain. It gives you superpowers, and this is where you can use these psionic things and throw things around, telekinesis. You can create knives from nothing, and this is what you use as your fighting. Fighting is just pretty much just like a brawler, using combos and whatnot. And yeah, 2 characters you can pick from.
It looks
I can't go into much of the story, unfortunately.
Can you give an indication of like are you chasing down a bad guy, or is there like an infectious disease?
You're sort of you're cleaning out the you're cleaning out the city of these others and unlocking what's going on and which way it happens. And you've got 2 different characters that you can pick, which is, I've written them somewhere here, Yuito Samaragi and Kasane Randall. So you can pick either one of them, and each one has a different perspective on how you're playing it. And this is why I've racked up the hours, because I've tried one for a little bit and then gone back and tried the other one to sort of get a bit of an idea. It's one of those ones where the game itself, they don't follow the same path. You get the story told from different characters' perspective, and they do different things to set up. So, for instance, when you start off as the female character, they save some guys and think they're cute, and they're talking about this sort of stuff, and then they go back to the OSF, which is the other suppression force, which is the people that go and take care of the others, and then the male characters, a different spin on it.
Yeah, look, I like the aesthetic of it. The gameplay looks good. Can you confirm for me? I asked a couple of weeks ago when we talked about the trailer. I said that it looks a lot like Nier Automata, but at the start of Nier Automata, there's a really good intro where it's action oriented and all that sort of stuff. But then it opens up into like a weird slow RPG. The gameplay completely changes. Does that happen in this?
No, it's got that RPG element, and so far it's been pretty well paced. It's not like you start off as a cadet, pretty much.
Is it linear?
And
is it linear?
So far it has been, yeah.
Just
from
not
what I've
like
played so far, it's pretty linear.
Oh, good. You know what? That's something that I miss these days, is a good linear game where you can just go through and play it from start to finish rather than open world. Open world is great, but I just feel like it can be overdone sometimes, and some games go open world for the sake of being open world. I think I'm going to like Scarlet Nexus. I'll have a go of it by the next show and give you my thoughts on it. That way you will get some honest opinions on it.
Yeah, beautiful. And I'll be playing it some more because I want to finish. I want to finish at least one of the one of the character sets.
Did you just ignore that I just said that you've been bought, basically?
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I wasn't paying much attention.
I didn't say that at all.
I was looking at something go, hey, I tell you if I'm having fun. That's all that matters to me.
Oh, good. All right. What's next?
Last bit of news for the stuff we've been playing. I have this.
A red
controller.
Dude, tell me, is it just red?
No. It's more burgundy.
Okay, yeah, but is it just a flat
red
color? It's not metallic or anything?
No, it's a matte.
Okay. All right, this is an open letter
red
to Sony. Can you explain to me why is that controller more expensive than the black or the white one? Why? Why is it more expensive?
That's a very good question.
If it's just a flat color. You can't tell me that there's 10. How much more is it? Is it an extra $10 or 20? Why is it? Is there $10 worth of coloring put into the plastics for that? I don't think so. Why is that more expensive?
I'm actually thinking, thinking of swapping the buttons over. So I put the white buttons in the red one, and the red in the white.
Oh, well, we'll see if that
I reckon that'll look pretty cool.
But yeah, I really don't understand. No, look, hey, Radicus has made a point in the chat. I paid more for a red car, but I will guarantee you that the red car was a metallic paint, whereas the white is a flat white, which is why it's usually about $500 cheaper. You pay extra because it's metallic. If that red was a metallic color, had some sort of fleck through it or something extra than just a different color, I think they're taking the piss.
It's a very flat matte, like it actually absorbs the light. It doesn't reflect it. Not that you can really tell.
It's exactly the same as the black, which is just black.
Yeah.
But it's a different pigment that's used. I think that's ridiculous. that costs more.
Red goes faster, so I'll be better at Mortal Kombat when it comes out.
Yeah, it'll wear out faster too.
Wear out faster.
No,
I've already had to fix one.
That sort of stuff pisses me off, man. Like, if it was a fancy design, like it came out and then had like designs on it, I would understand an extra $10.
Yeah.
That is literally just a flat color. I'm repeating myself now. Let's move on. Good stuff. I like the controller. It's nice. It's just shitty price.
It looks good. Stupid price. All right, mate. I think that's it for games and whatnot.
I think so.
Let's go on to What's That Sound?
Okay. Let's do that. There we go. Did it. All right. So last week's What's That Sound? I think we got it in the end, didn't we? We don't have to go over that one, do we?
That was a long time ago, mate.
Yeah, we did. It was this one.
Yes.
Which was the Metroid death sound. But anyway, I got a new one for this week, so everybody get ready to type in your answers.
That was someone come in right at the right time, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Just Win, I think.
Just Win, that's right.
Just Win. All right, so the What's That Sound? Let's see if you guys can get this. Get your typing ready. Type in the answers once you've heard it, and if you're correct, you'll get an entry into the giveaway for the PlayStation 5/Series X console. This is the sound. What is it? I feel like it's an easier one this week. Come on, people. Come on.
What is it, people?
In there. Get in there. Tell us what you think it is.
I feel like I've heard it 1,000 times. And I have, haven't I?
Probably. Especially if the game crashed. All right, we got some answers in here. Atan says PlayStation 4 startup. Clearly he doesn't. Excuse me. He's never owned a PlayStation 4. Radica says Xbox original startup. Yep. Human Grub says Track and Field 1. I love that game. But it's not right.
Never heard of it.
Track and Field, it was like the where you'd like get your controller and mash the buttons and you'd like sprint, you know, like the Track and Field games. And I had a trick that I learnt off a friend. Let me just grab a controller. Do I have I don't have a pillow handy, but what I'd do is I would sit the controller on a pillow and I would push down one button and then I would jam just the one and the controller would move on the pillow up and down, which would make this finger that was stationary go up and down on that button. So I literally just had to press one and it was both buttons getting pressed offset like that. And I just got the best times, world records and stuff. It was so good. I loved it. So thank you very much to Mark and Michael. I don't know if you'll be watching this, but that's who I learnt that from because they were the kings of it. Do we have any more answers? Wraithy says I'd use a spoon. What? Let's not get offhand here. Here's the sound again. That was a sound effect for when I liked this thing.
When you liked it?
Yeah, when I liked the thing that this is associated with. I fucking hate it now. Oh, we used a spoon for Track and Field. Okay. I haven't heard of that trick, but yeah, I guess I can see how that would work. If you hold that, maybe rock it or slide it. I don't know. You don't know what that sound is?
I feel like I should. I feel like I know what it is, but I can't for the life of me. Is it one of the Xbox startups?
No, Redica said that already.
No, you said that for the original Xbox. It's not the original one.
It's none of the Xboxes. No. it was
I don't know.
It was on the Xbox.
It was on Xbox.
GameCube start. No, the GameCube startup was actually a pretty iconic one. I've got that handy somewhere, where it was. I actually used to use the GameCube startup sound as the end. Played it at the end of every podcast. GameCube. Nah, can't find it. Anyway. No one knows what this one is?
No.
Well, hang on a minute. Wraithy's come in with an answer. He says, Dreamcast? Question mark? No.
Oh, here he is.
I have no idea. Lots making blood pool in my ear. What? Is it too loud? Is it playing too loud? I don't know. Wear a sock on your hand. Oh yeah, that was good for track and field. But yeah, it doesn't sound like anybody knows what this sound is. I thought this one would be easier.
Someone's listening along in the car yelling at us.
Oh, he's listening too hard. All right, well, Tommy Ted just steps in and just goes, idiots! It's the Ubisoft intro!
Ah, there you go.
Yes,
See,
it
should have
is.
known that.
Tommy Ted gets the what's that sound for this week. Pull over to the side and give us the answer, says Wraithy. Nah, well, that wouldn't work because it'd be like weird time continuum stuff. But yes, Tommy Ted literally just steps in and goes, oh, yeah, I know what that is. That's the old Ubisoft intro. And yes, that's exactly what it is. It's the Ubisoft logo playing at the start of Splinter Cell when you used to make those games, Ubisoft. Makes sense now when I told you I fucking hate them now? Yeah.
Yep.
Arseholes. All right, well, that was What's That Sound? Congratulations to Tommy Ted.
Tommy Ted steps in and knocks it out of the park.
He does.
Next game is What's That Screenshot?
It is. We'll do What's That Screenshot. You guys ready for this? Because it starts immediately.
Time for your weekly dick pic.
Button. Oh, how did you know? There we go. What's that screenshot?
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. A10, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, dear. Nice retraction, too.
Message retracted, okay. I missed that one. What was it?
I know what he was trying to do there. Why? What will that pop up on the actual screen though? I don't know. Yeah. So what's that screenshot, guys? Do you guys know what this is? Oh, we got some answers already. Wraithy says Deadpool. Human Grub says Harry Potter. A10 says deleted, wrong game. Yeah, it was the wrong game. This one has gone quite fast because where's the button I want? There it is. Because Wraithy got the right answer. It's Deadpool.
Deadpool.
And
if anyone was going to get the Deadpool game, it's him.
Well, yeah. I would have been a little bit disappointed if Wraithy struggled with that one. But yeah, that didn't take very long at all. And just for the sake of it, Radicus came in with Conquer. Yeah, that was the Deadpool game. Have you played the Deadpool game?
I have.
It's pretty good. I never finished it though.
I played it. Yeah, I don't think I did. Not that's any surprise.
Nolan North did a knockout job being Deadpool. That was pretty cool. So, well, there you go. That was. You don't like my blackout jobs?
No, I think they're great. It's I know what's coming. It's the weekly dick pic.
I think it's fantastic. All right, well, that's what's that screenshot. That's done. Who was that? That was Wraithy.
That was the Wraithy.
All right, beautiful. You are noted down for an entry into the console giveaway, PS5 or Series X.
All right, then for another entry into the giveaway, we've got our big giveaway game.
Oh, is that now? Okay, all right. Let's go across to that one. All right, so we need number 1 and number 9 is what we're still waiting for. So let's... All right, number 1. He's... Oh, deleted again. Stace says number 9. What happened?
Oh, Streamlabs deleted Tanny's one. I'm not sure why.
No, I'm pretty sure he did it himself. Why would Streamlabs delete it?
So it's timed out by Streamlabs. He's been naughty.
No, he wasn't.
Because it's got... Well, I'm just seeing what I can see.
Well, I saw what he wrote anyway. Not sure why it was deleted. But first, let's have a look at Stace says number 9 is Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty.
Hey!
And A10, has he been timed out? Is he?
It says it says on mine it's only timed out for a second, but maybe it's because it's got assassin in it.
I'm not too sure why. That's really weird. There we go. He's retyped it in there anyway. He says number 1 is Assassin's Creed 3. That is also correct.
Hey!
Now, A10 and Stace, tell me, how did you work those out? And I'm very curious to see if you guys were the only 2 people that were what's the word? Observant enough to see the hints that were put out. Did you find the hints? Or the clues, even? Because I have given...
Stace has got in there, needed the clue.
So I think... and A10, where did you see the clues? If you can type that in there while I set up the random number generator. Okay, that's set up. That was hard to set up. Because... For those of you who weren't aware, because nobody commented on it, I did put some clues in our Discord channel. Now, I didn't hide them. Well, there you go, the Discord podcast channel. I put 2 clues in there, 1 for each of them. One of the clues was Jack and Rose are the main characters in this game. And that one is, of course, for Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Because the main character you play as is actually Jack, and his wife or girlfriend is Rose. It's not the Titanic. And then the other one, what was it? 18th century Boston or something?
18th century Boston, yeah. Set in 18th century Boston.
Yeah, which is when Assassin's Creed 3 was set, when you play as Connor. And I will give bonus entries to anyone that's listening right now that wants to jump into the green room and attempt to pronounce Connor's last name. Connor from Assassin's Creed 3 full name. Okay, anyone that can pronounce that and come into onto the show and pronounce it, I will give bonus points. But anyway, that's it there. You gonna have a go, Snoogs?
Yeah, Kenway.
No! No, Kenway does not count.
Was also known by the adopted name Connor Kenway.
Oh dear, that's funny. All right,
Az is in there though.
Yeah, Az is gonna jump in and attempt to pronounce it. All right, one sec. Let's get her in. Are you there, Az?
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Are you going to attempt
Yes.
to pronounce whatever that name is?
I
Didn't you have his statue?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I do now. Yeah, it's over there. Behind me. Oh, anyway, take it away. So, how do you say it?
So his name is Ratonaketon.
What? That looks exactly how it's written. Why is there a
Yeah.
he has a colon in his name?
Yeah, but that's
So
that's how you pronounce it.
Say it again.
Ratonaketon.
That's pretty bloody impressive.
I just, I think it's just showing how sad I am with the assassins.
I've heard you say it twice now, and I still don't think I can say it. I see that. I see it, and I want to say Ratona Honky Tonk.
You're so close.
Radon Hege. No, I just can't say it.
Ratonaketon.
All right, well-
Ratonaketon.
Ratonaketon.
Yeah.
Bloody brilliant. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, well we'll do a random number generator thing and give you some bonus points as well.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Thank you very much for joining the show, Azrael.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Back at the galleys for you. Goodbye. Okay, let's go here. Right, well, first things first, we will spin for, I think Stace gave us the answer first, so this will be Stace's. Yep. Ignore the 3, that's just what it had automatically up there. 4. All right, so cover art game, we got Stacy, and she got 4. And now we'll do Atan. This is a setup. They're in cahoots.
Next to each other.
That's right. All right. Sucked in. Atan got 2. All right. Oh, and then we'll do for Az. 3. Azrael gets 3. Okay, beautiful. And that is also the end of the big giveaway game, because they're all done now. They're all finished.
They're all done.
So for the next show, I'm going to have a new set for you guys to try and decipher. And they are not I don't know if they're easy or not. I haven't made it yet. So we'll see. So well done to everyone that won. I have kept tally, and look, there's my little list of all the answers. Creed 3, and the last one was Metal Gear Solid 2, and they're all of the scores. But that's finished, so we'll move on to another one for next time. Congratulations to everyone that got them correct, because they were not easy, I don't think. All right, that was it for that one. What's next?
All right, now the next one is anyone who wants to join us, jump on into the green room in the Discord channel, and it is 5 in 10-ish. The game where Luke.
Oh,
gives
that's
you a
what
question.
we're doing. Yes, right.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I saw that look of disbelief in your eyes. Luke gives you a question. We're looking for 5 answers in around about 10 seconds.
That's it. So we've got this on for giveaway as well. The piece of tofu from Resident Evil, thanks to Numbskull. But if I'm going to give the choice tonight, so you can either, if you win, you can take this, and we'll send it across to you, or you can have 5 entries if you get it correct. However, I'm not going to be as friendly anymore. So, if anybody wants to try and win, come across into the green room, and we'll have a go. If not, then Snoogs, you're it.
Oh my God! People jump in. Come on.
It doesn't look like anybody's keen.
Can I have the tofu?
If you win, I'll give it to you. You want to have a go?
Yeah, why not? I'll have a go. Everyone can laugh at me.
Well, everyone's too shy, so you can have it. All right. Pick a number between 1 and 15.
12.
12. Okay, shouldn't be too hard for you. All right, what I want is 5. 5 video game publishers. Go.
Bethesda, Ubisoft, publishers. Naughty Dog. Well, Sony's a publisher as well. And Art House.
Did make it, buddy. I don't think Naughty Dog is a publisher.
Aren't they? No, probably not.
They're a developer.
Yeah.
But even if I gave that to you, you only had 4, I think. Yeah, 4, whatever. Unlucky. All right, I think we've got Radicus in there. Radicus wants to give it another go. All right, let's get him in. Radicus,
Hello.
how is the weather down there in South Australia, buddy?
Oh, that good.
Oh, that's good. Really? Tell me more. How did that go? You there, buddy?
Yeah. Nope.
I don't think he wants to play. I don't know what's going on there. I would, but the building will implode knowing my luck tonight. That's all right. He is homing from work. Radicus, are you having troubles or are you not wanting to? What's going on there, buddy? No, he's having some issues on his end. Anybody else want to win some entries to win a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X? Come along. If not, I'm going to make Snoogs do it again. Radicus, how you going, buddy?
You got me now?
Yes, we got you, buddy.
So I don't know what happened there.
I don't know. It's not like you to be having trouble with your connection.
It's not like me to be having trouble with technology being so old.
Yeah,
I know.
I know. Well, I don't understand what's
Because
going
he's
on
in
there.
South Australia, mate. He's calling the future.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I could use it. It's be amazing. I could still do these on the dial-in phone. By having to every time I want to, type something, I have to use a dial phone. It takes me forever. But anyway.
Yeah, right. Is it the one where you got to put your finger in and turn it around?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you'd be good at that after watching you do with your fingers when you're playing your Olympics game. Pretty impressive. Actually, I have to say your missus would probably love you too.
I've got to try that trick. That's a good idea. All right. Anyway, before we go too far down the wayside there, let's get you to pick a number between 1 and 15 that isn't 12.
10.
10. All right. Oh wow, this is actually pretty funny considering the last one that you did. All right, are you ready?
Oh no, but anyway.
5 members of the Justice League.
Okay, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman. And
yeah, one more.
Someone who could fly and do really, really fast things and beat people up.
No, you got 5.
I got
Superman,
5.
Batman,
5.
Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman.
Oh, I didn't hear. Did he say Aquaman?
I did say Aquaman, yes.
Oh, did you really? I'm gonna check.
Oh.
Got 5.
I got
Superman,
5.
Batman,
5.
Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman.
Oh, I didn't hear. Did he say Aquaman?
I did say Aquaman, yes.
You don't trust me.
Did you really? I'm gonna check.
After all we've been through.
So my replay doesn't go back far enough. So in that case, I'm just going to have to take your word for it. All right. Well, congratulations then. All. Let me give you this. All right. So you got the choice. Did you want the accompaniment for Hunk? Because I think you won Hunk. Or do you want the entries?
I've got the last character, but this time I'll take the entries because I haven't got hardly any. So
Okay.
I'll take the entries.
Alrighty, so we'll go Radicus.
And I will go the
That's
Xbox
5.
if I win. So that goes your bet.
Yeah, but you haven't won. My bet
I'm
was.
just saying. You said everybody would go the PlayStation. No, I would go the Xbox because I want to play
Well,
Flight
I
Sim.
did make that comment, but my bet would have been the person that wins will pick.
Okay.
So if you
So now you'll
won,
win
I
it,
would
so
be
you'll
wrong.
win that bet too, won't you? You bastard.
but we didn't end up making the bet because Snoogs and I had the same opinion anyway. You get back in line, will ya? This is my show. Bye, love you, buddy. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
No one else?
No one else wants to
right.
play it? All right, you want another go to try and redeem yourself?
Yeah, go number 3.
3, okay. All right, here we go. Number 3. All right, this one shouldn't be too hard. All right, give me 5 2D side-scrolling platformers.
Duke Nukem, Ratchet and Clank, Alex Kidd. Something, I don't know. Yep. I've gone blank. Cut it off, I'm done.
Ratchet and Clank's not a 2D side-scroller.
Aren't the original ones? I never played them, I didn't like them.
No!
Okay. Mario Brothers, yeah.
Yeah, that's Sonic the Hedgehog. Ori and the Blind Forest. Super Meat Boy, Rayman.
All of them, yep.
Listen
All
to
of
me.
the above.
Why don't you think of one? Think of one off the top of your head and I'll do it.
No,
You got
that
one?
ain't going to happen. No.
No.
My brain is absolute... No. I'm telling my brain is mush for something like that at the moment.
Well, no, all you got to say is 5 something or other. You don't
Yeah,
have
but
to
then I've
think
got to
of
come
very
up with
much.
the answer as well.
No,
That's
you
the
don't.
problem.
No, you don't. I have to come up with the answer.
Yeah, but I've got to know if they're right or not.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you would. Like if you said car manufacturers, I'm pretty sure you're going to know that Umfufu is not a car manufacturer. And lackadaisical. Actually, I think that is a word. Come on. Just pick one. Because I'm always like laughing at you guys for failing.
Yeah.
Those.
That's what I'm thinking. Just give me a sec here. Give me a sec.
How long does it take to say 5 pizza toppings?
5 FPS. 5
All right,
SPS games. Yeah.
Duke Nukem 3D, Doom 2, Call of Duty World at War. I kind of cheated, but I still got it right though, right?
You got there. Yeah, you got there.
Yeah, I'm the man. I'm the man. Let's move on, right, before...
All right. Next one is, what's that game? The game where I give you a title and it's usually a little bit provocative. Yes. This one, I'd like to hear Wraithy's thoughts on this one. This is a game that came out in 2005 on the PC. It is called Restricted Area. What is that game about? This is the longest part of my setup, looking for a provocative name.
Right. Has this got anything to do with pointing anywhere on a doll?
In a courtroom? Tell me where he touched you. No.
Like the sexual harassment panda. All right. Wraithy, what's he saying? Old Wraithy. Old Wraithy maybe will wrestle a bear for the tofu. Oh, okay. The no square. Aliens. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, don't touch me there. A10, you're going to get banned again. Yeah, I think
Only
it's
because he's
probably...
doing the dance in his lounge room.
What's the name of this game again? Restricted access.
Restricted Area.
Restricted area.
Yes,
you know what? I have
the no area.
I have an image of a isometric, like pixelated game. When you say that, it feels really old school. And this is just a serious answer. This is what I think it would be like. Kind of like the old original Metal Gear Solid games. That's what I reckon that game would be like. But when did you say it came out?
2005.
2005. Yeah, I think that could be about right. But yeah, seriously, with the way this is on Steam, yeah.
I would assume so.
Well, if it's on
Windows.
Steam,
It just says Windows, yeah.
Ooh, Windows, I don't know. I was going to say if it's on Steam, it very likely could be a penis-shaped spaceship flying into a massive planet that looks like an anus. Because that's what happens on Steam games. Because they just if you can pay $100 to list your game on Steam, you can put your game on Steam. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's only $100.
No questioning about it. Pretty good call on the isometric type game.
Yeah.
Because well, that's what it is. It's got it's a 2D isometric.
I'm gonna look
action
it up.
RPG set in a cyberpunk post-apocalyptic sort of game. It's an action RPG game. Is heavy on combat, in which you can equip various weapons and fight using physical attacks or psionic spells. You can also develop your character skills of various kinds and make decisions during conversations that will influence the course of the game, hence the RPG type. Years 2083, world is no longer the way it was. Huge cities surrounded by heavy fog, populated by assassins, robots, and mutants. This is the future of mankind. So it's another one of those. This is what's yeah, well, there you go, Wraith. Kind of like your Fallout and No Remorse had a baby. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, so I nailed the viewport. How did I do that? Simply from the name. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this is definitely on Steam. There's your character there. Big boobs. Midriff showing. Big fuck me boots. Look at that. Oh, look at that animation. That is straight out of 2005. That's so good. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? This video goes for 21 minutes and we're 5 minutes in so far and it hasn't crashed. So already better than Cyberpunk 2077. Maybe we should be playing Cyberpunk 2005. It looks, look at this guy. Oh. She's dead set talking to Agent, what's his name? 57? 47? This is the Hitman guy.
Oh, it is. Look at him.
What is he? Is it 47? Agent 47.
Agent 47, yeah.
I think that's what it is. That's 100% who it is. A bald guy in a black suit, white button-up shirt with a red tie.
And a red tie.
God. And it doesn't look anything like Trump. Yeah, mad game.
He's a red guy?
Yeah, he'd be orange.
Yeah,
with a comb
exactly. Over. Yeah, so anyway. Look, it actually, I come along and look for the somewhat provocative title, and it actually looks like a really cool game. Kind of reminds me of the same sort of style of Postal.
Crusader.
Without the...
yeah, you can play it. I think it looks like garbage, but anyway.
No, it just looks cool. It would have looked good in 2005.
Oh, yeah. It looked, yep, fair call.
Yep. All right, onto the news, mate. We're going to start off with some news pieces before we get on to, we'll wrap up the news with our E3 breakdown. Do you want to get the sad news out of the way first?
Yeah, we can do the sad news.
I think we should. So right. Take it away, good sir.
Let me bring up my thing here. If you guys have been watching the YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, Aussie Gamers Experience, that you probably be across this piece of news. But this is the sad state of the Sonic and Sally Sega World Sydney statues. So I went out to the junkyard, which is not too far from where I live, and I took some up-to-date photos. This was just last week, and I've made an update video. However, the unfortunate story is that he's in even worse condition than he was once upon a time. The previous images are showing Sonic actually standing up still. He's completely fallen over. He's face down in the dirt now, so his face is probably going to get completely destroyed because of the damp dirt that it's sitting on and the moss and stuff that it's on. But yeah, so this is pretty sad, really. If you don't know the story, sort of long story short, These statues have been purchased at an auction by a junkyard owner. He has them on his property. He does have his junkyard open to the public, and you can go in there and buy things. But for some unknown reason, he refuses to let anybody buy these. Since Bases and myself have attempted to purchase these from him in the effort of restoring them back to their original glory, as a bit of a keepsake from Seagull World Sydney, which closed down back in 2001, I think it was. But he refuses, and this is the condition that he leaves them in. So you got to forgive me for thinking, why the fuck does he not want to sell them? They are just wasting away. He was offered a large sum of money.
Yeah, especially knowing the dollars that he was offered, 18 months, 2 years ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like that was a good bit of coin. Like, I would have done it. I would have gone, yep, thanks.
I would understand if the answer was no, because he wanted to restore them and actually did something with them, but he's done absolutely nothing with them for the last 2 years, and he's left them out in the weather, so there's no shelter over the top of where these are.
He's done nothing with them for 15 years, mate.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
They are literally just out in the weather, getting worse and worse and worse. I feel like the only possible reason that he says no to giving them is that he likes disappointing people, and he's doing it to be spiteful. Although we don't know this guy personally, so he doesn't have any reason to be mad at us, other than the fact that we asked to buy this from him. And it's not like we were trying to get it off him for free, or we said to him, we'll give him half what he's asking, because he doesn't have an asking price. He just said they're not for sale. Why? You're just letting them rot. It'll get to a point where they will just crumble into dust, and he'll have got no satisfaction from them, because they're not displayed.
Yeah.
If you walk into the junkyard, if you don't know exactly where to look, you won't see them, because this is between two trains. They're like
two rail cars.
Two rail cars that are sitting there, and this is sort of just thrown in between them. So they're not on display. They're not anything. So there's absolutely no reason for it. But it's, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I think Stace is saying in here, he thinks they're going to appreciate in value. At least he could take care of them. Even if he just had them under shelter, out of the elements, I would understand.
Standing upright. Yeah.
But the fact that he just has them on dirt, getting rained on, 40-degree heat, all of that sort of stuff, he just does not care about these things, but still says no to anybody that wants to take them off his hands. So I don't understand it. This is pretty much the end of me attempting to save them, because it's just pointless, because the guy's mental. And it's kind of a sad way to celebrate Sonic's 30th anniversary, which was this week as well. So
yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, Wraithy's got the same thought that I've had a couple of times. Might just have to go for a stroll through there.
Yeah. I liked some of the tweets, because I tweeted this a few times, and some people just put up like GIFs of like attack helicopters with army men dropping out from the bottom. Secret Service and stuff. SWAT teams, like they're dropping in to
just
go and
get
take them. But the guy's mental. I don't think he's stable, because he's that kind of guy where he's got signs up saying prosecutors will be shot, survivors will be shot again, or something, that kind of thing.
Yep.
And I wouldn't put it past him. He probably would pull a shotgun on people. But anyway, that's the sad story. I've officially given up, unless something else comes along that gives me good reason to sort of reinvigorate this. That's the end of that story, sadly.
That does suck, and a bad way to end it. So, for another bit of good news, for a trip down memory lane, can't get your hands on an Xbox or a PlayStation at the moment? Well, if you're lucky enough to have an extra $100 to throw at it, you can get yourself an Atari.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell are they thinking?
That is ridiculous. I think I've got a thing here somewhere for that, don't I? Have I not brought it up? No, I don't think I have it here. Do you know there is the Atari VCS, is what it's called.
Yes.
Have you guys heard of that?
Yeah, there's there's some bits on it on our website.
Oh, is there? Oh,
There's
that'll
some
save
release. Yeah, well, it's being released in Australia by Bluemouth, I believe.
Right.
And they've sent through just some information in regards to it, and some product images and whatnot. So there's been a few bits and pieces put up on our website over the past 6 months or so.
Oh, I can't find it. Where is it? Was it a while ago?
It was a while ago, yeah.
Anyway, I'll just Google Atari. I normally would have this ready. I don't know why I don't have this one up. VCS.
Published on February 17th, the last one.
All right, I'm gonna bring this up, and I shit you not, this is the price. There we go. From the Gamesman, the Atari VCS 800 console. It has walnut.
Oh, is this the Australian pricing?
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't seen Australian ones yet.
Yeah, this is Australian pricing. It's real walnut on the front of the VCS console there. Beautiful. Okay. And it plays original Atari games. $850. They've got rocks in their head. Do you know why it's so expensive? That thing is running PC components. It's got a Ryzen CPU in there. I don't know what other bits and pieces. I don't know. It's running Atari games. Why is it so powerful? It's $850. This is more expensive than a PlayStation 5. Why? Who is going to buy that? To play really, really old simplistic games from an Atari. Like I loved the Atari when I was a kid. And I wouldn't mind playing Atari games again, but I'm not paying $850 for the. If I paid $850, I'd want the original console.
Oh, you can get the Onyx base, which is just the base. I don't think it even has any controllers. For $700 without any controllers.
No,
and it's only got a 32 gig worth of memory.
They can get stuffed, is what they can. I don't care. And Radicus is saying that it runs PC ports of games, so they're not even running the native Atari games. That's
Would any
way
new
too
TVs be able to
expensive.
run them in 480 anyway?
Oh no, it'll be upscale because it's
I know upscale, but like original versions of them, you'd need to have the upscaling in there. But it's
HDMI. But
yeah,
I really just don't get it. See ya, A10. He's off the bed. He's got day shift tomorrow. Thanks, buddy. Take it easy.
See ya, buddy.
It's just the most ridiculous pricing. It comes with a gamepad, so you can play it like sort of more modern style, or you can have the original joystick, original style. It's not the exact same as the original, and it's all wireless, Bluetooth or whatever it is. So it's all modern. Like, and I would imagine that the gear in there is probably worth $850, but for an Atari emulator,
but yeah, that's like why.
Why? I don't even know if it comes with all the games. I don't know if that's extra. But either way, I saw that. I thought it was ridiculous to pay $850 for something like that. So that's why I wanted to bring it up. But that's balls. No good. I'm out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, VCS.
Yes, no thank you. Amico must be a better option. Yes, Radicus.
How much is that thing?
I don't think we've got a price yet,
No,
but to give Radicus a little bit of hope, I have been included in Amico's press list.
Ah, very good. So we'll get information.
So we'll get information. So I got some information earlier today, I think. When did that come through?
But the Amico is going to have new games. It's not just going to be old Atari games.
Yep.
But anyway, we'll see what it's worth. I can't imagine the Amico being cheap though, because those controllers, and it's got
those
like
controllers
screens and
look
shit.
expensive, don't they?
They do look expensive. So
yeah,
I wouldn't expect a cheap buy there. But anyway, all right, next.
No worries, mate. Next bit of news: Windows 11 has been leaked. I've got a bit to talk about on this too.
It did. Windows 11 absolutely did leak. Now, there's a few videos out there by tech tubers like Linus Tech Tips and Hardware Unboxed and all that sort of stuff. They've done videos on this where they've installed it. Now, the thing is, you can't just install Windows 11 on any sort of hardware. The way that it has been developed is to avoid this kind of thing, right? You can't install it on hardware. It can only be installed on a virtual machine. So it has to be a networked computer where you access a virtual machine through a, what do you call them? A node or something, or whatever they're called. Yeah. That's the only way to do it. Now, if you watch, there is a video by Linus Tech Tips where, you know, he's obviously got all the gear and the equipment to do it. Where he does that, he uses a remote PC or a virtual PC, installs Windows 11, gets it running. There's a few other things to take into consideration, but he gets it working. And basically the end result was, it is out there. You do take certain risks by downloading ISOs off file sharing websites. Could be viruses and things like that. But don't do it, because it's a work in progress build. It's definitely not a final version. Things don't necessarily work that great. But yeah, go and check out those videos that show off what it actually looks like. It's very interesting. Not a massive fan of this. The start menu is in the middle. Yeah, it's in the middle of the taskbar. I know it's change, and the older we get, the more we don't like change, but it's always been in the bottom left.
Well, apparently it's to all these people. Apparently, I've only ever heard of people go, "I hate that." I haven't seen anyone loving on it, but it's because it's similar to the Mac.
The Mac
PC.
Is like that. Yeah, the Mac is like that.
And also the Google, the Chromebooks.
Oh, okay.
Because the Chromebook doesn't run, it runs some offset version. It's not a Windows PC, so to speak.
Although,
and that does that.
There is something to be said about Microsoft and their Windows. When they do change things like that, they usually have the option to switch it to the classic mode. So I wouldn't be too worried about it, because I'm pretty sure the option will be there to put it in the left, like Windows 10.
Apparently the bit of detail I've got about it is that the bit that's been leaked that so many people in Microsoft are asking, they've come out and said, please don't download it, please don't do videos on it. You know, apparently even Linus has been contact to us to take down his video about it. Because the release that's being done is only a cosmetic upgrade. It's still running Windows 10 and back of house.
Oh, okay.
So it's under the hood, it's just Windows 10.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So
well,
who knows? But yeah, still early days. I think they. I just hope they don't do what they did with the Windows 10 update.
What do you mean?
When they first started pushing people to Windows 10, those early adopters, it was just you just turned your machine into a malware machine.
I didn't have that problem.
No, you didn't have all the ads that kept popping up and...
Nope.
No?
I've never had a problem with Windows 10. I loved Windows 10 when it first came out. It was very lightweight. It ran very fast, and was compatible with everything that I had back with Windows 7. Was it 7?
Yeah.
Windows 8?
Yep. I upgraded from 7.
Or was it 8 that I had? I don't know, whatever it was that I had before it. It ran so much better than that. And I was happy with it. And they even, when Windows 10 was announced, they said that this is the last Windows that you're ever going to need.
Yep.
That clearly isn't true, is it? Because they have announced, I don't have it handy, but they have announced an end of life date for Windows 10, where they'll stop supporting it with updates and such. But yeah, so Windows 11 is coming. Radicus is in the chat saying that he got it day one, no issues. Yeah, so did I, because there was a period there where if you were an early adopter, you got it for free. You didn't actually have to pay for it. So I didn't pay for Windows 10. I got it as a free upgrade, which was quite nice. But I'll do the
I got
same
it as a
for
free
Windows 11.
update. I didn't get it early on. I heard there was a lot of issues in regards to ads and whatnot popping up that were actually inbuilt with Windows. So it would pop up like a pop-up ad that you'd get on going to a website. But I never had any of those issues. I just heard that a lot of people. That's one thing that the stuff that I've read about this release that people are sort of a bit wary about.
Yeah, no, I never had that problem. But anyway.
No, cool.
Well, that's it for that one.
All
That's
right.
the thing.
That's it. On to the big part of the show. E3 came and went last week with a bit of a meh. I didn't get a whole lot of love from E3.
Well,
I still think that. Yeah.
I was let down by a certain
I
developer publisher.
yes. I can pick who that was. I was let down by quite a lot of it, to be honest with you, and I think it's mainly due to the fact that it was all digital again. You know, it was just a digital showcase. It wasn't people screaming and how we've expected E3s in the past. And obviously they're still in the US, they're still going through the effects of COVID and whatnot. It was cancelled a long way out, so I'm glad we got something. But overall, Wraithy's just said in the chat, it was meh 3.
Oh, me 3.
Meh 3.
Look, I mean,
so
I wasn't too disheartened by it, but like I said, there was only one thing that I was looking forward to hearing about, and it didn't happen. So
and it didn't happen.
For those of you that don't know, who don't, where have you been?
Everyone knows.
But that was Ubisoft did not announce a new Splinter Cell game. You know what? You know Skill Up, right? Mm-hmm. The YouTuber.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't like him. I didn't like him for his video that he put out on The Last of Us Part 2 because he shit canned it. For what I disagreed with him on it, right? And I thought poor of him for it. However, he's recently did a video.
Raticus_USM super chatted $1.51. If I tell you I love you, will you give me an entry?
Yes. Radicus.
Thank you, Radicus.
Radicus gets
you get an
one.
entry.
All right, there we go. He Skill Up made a video on E3, and even he cracked the shits about there being no Splinter Cell announcement. So even though I disagreed with him,
back in your good books.
Back in my good books, yep. So after the disagreement with The Last of Us Part 2, he won me over with that. So, and also good old Jake Baldino at Game Ranks, I think it's called. He is also another big advocate for a new Splinter Cell game. So there's plenty of big names out there that are keen for it. There's a lot of people
for it. Yeah.
Actually, I did a what do you call it? Like a poll on Twitter. How did that go in the end? I forgot to have a look of who wants a new Splinter Cell game. It went pretty shit at the start.
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got 43 votes, which is pretty average. 69.8% say yes. But what about the 30% that said no? You miserable assholes. What do you care if there is or there isn't? If you don't want it.
69% said yes. 31% were wrong.
Correct. Assholes.
All right. Well, mate, do you want to? You can kick off and roll through, considering you come up with this details.
All right, so I stole this website from PCGamer.com, and it's got every game at E3 2021. So we'll fly through this. We'll have a little bit of a chat and watch some videos of some of these. So what do we have? The first one here is Age of Empire. Why is nothing loaded properly? Let me fix that. Where'd all the videos go? Oh, there we go. There we go.
They're dropping in now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's working now. Age of Empires 4. Are you keen for that?
I am keen for that, only because I've played all the other ones, and I'm interested just to see what it's like. It's one of those things that I played so much RTS when I'm younger, I think I've outgrown them. But I'll still give it a crack.
I'm not a... Look, I loved it when I was a kid, but I'm not keen anymore on it. I've sort of grown out of them. I feel like they're a bit too slow for me now. I like a little bit more action. A bit too slow and a bit
too samey.
But yeah, so I'm not that keen on it. I don't remember seeing this one. The Anacrusis.
Yes, the Anacrusis. I think this was in the PC showcase.
Wait, is it first person or is it? Oh, this is the one where it's a bit of both. It's a shooter with a bit of dual stick or something, wasn't it? Is that one? I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining that. It doesn't look that great. Could be. Plague Tale Requiem. You liked the first one of this, didn't you?
I did. I did not see this coming.
Oh, you didn't think there'd be a sequel?
I don't know. I didn't think there'd be a sequel. And to be honest with you, like the reveal shows, you know, it sort of has this build up of a nice, you know, country setting. Well, here it is here. And then rats burst out of the wall.
Yeah.
So it's I wasn't expecting it, but hey, I'll quite happily jump on. I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed the somewhat stupidity of the rat tornadoes, but I'll have a look at it.
Yeah, I know. I still haven't properly.
Can't say I'm aching for it, but
I did play a little bit of the first one, but I didn't finish it. Didn't get that far. Yeah. But anyway, that's coming. That's cool. Atomic Heart, don't know. The video doesn't work on that one. Babylon's Fall. Yep. What's that one?
No idea.
We'll keep moving for the sake of time. Battlefield 2042. I don't know.
Yeah, there was Back for Blood was above that. That's age restricted. That one.
Yeah, that one is. Look. It's basically Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, when it was out, it was kind of like it's like when I was watching it, was like, oh great, this is just another one.
Actually, I don't think I've seen this trailer. That actually looked pretty good. that probably won't be.
It looks good, but it kind of just feels like another zombie game.
Yeah, as long as there's no friendly fire, I'll play it with Wraithy.
Okay.
Babylon is a clumsy chunt. Ooh, hello.
There you go. Battlefield 2042. This actually looked really good.
You like it, do you?
I like the Battlefield games.
I'm not much for Battlefield myself.
You what, sorry?
I'm not much for Battlefield myself.
You're not much for it. No. It's understandable. The Battlefield games, I like the scale of them, so I'll wait until I see see a bit more. It's coming to EA Play, and I think there's more details in June, maybe end of June. No, July. EA Play Live in July. So we'll see some more actual gameplay and whatnot of it then, which I think will be pretty cool.
I don't think it'll be on EA Play as in Xbox Game Pass.
No. I meant it'll be on EA Play Live. the showcase that they're doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll be part of the EA Play premium one.
thing.
That's like $30 a month or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, it just, I don't know. It's just Battlefield to me, and I'm just not a big Battlefield player. Chernobyl Light, that looks pretty cool. Citizen Sleeper, Contraband, Dark Pictures Anthology. I still haven't played the second one of that. I do want to get into that.
No.
Death Trash, Diablo 2. I'll be keen on that when that comes out. Elden Ring. Let's watch Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Now, this is a very anticipated game by a lot of people. It's a From Software game, but it also had George R.R. Martin. Is that him? Is that the Game of Thrones guy?
From Game of Thrones dude, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's From Software and Bandai, isn't it?
In Bandai. And George R.R. Martin helped out with, I'm guessing, story.
The story.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think this is probably going to be one to watch. As much as I'm not big on From Software games, I did like Bloodborne, but I wasn't much for the other ones. But this one actually could be worth checking out, even just for the story. And I have heard that it's not going to be as brutal as Dark Souls, which is nice to know.
Yeah, apparently there's still no difficulty setting, but it's not as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Human Grub says George R.R. Martin wrote the lore, and we all know he can do good lore. I guess he's done a good job with Game of Thrones, and we won't hold the TV series ending against him because I don't think that was his book. I don't think he wrote it that way. But yeah, this is the new From Software game.
Yes,
looks pretty. All right,
it does look very pretty.
Moving on, LX, don't know.
LX2. This is the one that's I put this in the in our chat, in the E3 chat on the Discord, just for the trailer alone. It's heavy metal riffs. It's just one of those old school video game trailer, just ridiculousness. Yeah.
All right, we'll get copyrighted.
Just looks batshit crazy, and I thought it looked like a bit of fun. So it's coming to Steam shortly. Endless Dungeon. Not really a whole lot I know about. Evil Dead the game. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take that. There's no gameplay. It's just a CG trailer, but I could almost tell you immediately it's just going to be Dead by Daylight. Or that other
Friday
one.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. It'll be like that. I think it was Korn,
6.
wasn't it? That music? I
think it sounded like Korn.
Yeah. Yeah, Far Cry 6. Yeah, I'll play this. I've played all of them. I generally like Far Cry. I didn't really like the last one. But,
did you play the one in between them? Because there was Far Cry 5, and then there was like a standalone DLC with the two sisters, I think it was.
I played it for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
No. But when I did see this trailer, this is like the in-game footage of Far Cry 6. You know what I first thought? Why does this look like a PlayStation 3 game?
Okay, we're on the same bar there. I actually, when I saw it, I've just sort of gone, are they using an old engine? Like, it doesn't
look as good as Far
looks
Cry
like the
4.
other ones.
No, I think it looks worse than Far Cry 5 and kind of looks a bit like Far Cry 4. I don't know what's happened, but the character models just don't look very good. Well, they're not terrible.
Not for something that's out in October. But
with everything else that's currently coming out, this doesn't look that great. Like, look at Gus Fring here. The animation and the movement of the face. The previous Far Cry game looked better than this.
Yeah.
And see the wrinkles in his face? They look like
they look right.
flat textures. They don't look like a properly modeled. Like, this doesn't look as good as other games today. And Ubisoft are usually pretty good with that kind of stuff. But on this occasion, that's the first thing I thought when I saw it. I thought this kind of looks not that great. But anyway, Far Cry 6 is coming. Let's keep going. Oh, we got its own video for a season
DLC.
pass. Can you shut up? Stop playing. There we go. Final Fantasy. There's probably some fans of that.
Stranger of Paradise. Yeah.
Pixel Remaster. This was a big one for me. When I saw this, I was impressed. Forza Horizon 5 is a very good looking game, and it's set in what, Mexico? Is that right?
Mexico. It is.
Jeez, it looks nice.
It does, but did you see the little caveat they've got on it?
All in-game 4K footage. What are you talking about?
Another little bit that comes in there as well. When it comes up, when it goes to, I think it might actually be, when it shows this car
running on a 4080.
No, there was a bit in here where it's talking about ray tracing, and ray tracing was only available in a certain part of the game.
Oh, maybe ray trace reflections.
I can't remember where it was.
I wonder what it says. I didn't notice it. I don't care about ray tracing myself.
To be honest with you, it's a racing game. You don't need ray tracing on it. It looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I think it looks mint. I'm keen to see
it was something like ray tracing only available in Forza Vista or something like that. So
let's see. I don't think it's a very long trailer. No, it's nearly finished.
But it looks absolutely mint. I'm going to enjoy it.
Did we miss it?
It was in the no. It's in the gameplay thing where they actually jump between the different people that are playing it.
Oh.
You know, we're going to go and see so and so who's at the volcano.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah.
It's like I said, it's not a big thing. It's just something that's there, and a lot of people made it out to be this big thing online. Probably the sweaties that have never played one and don't know how to enjoy themselves.
Amazing, regardless, mind you, that's probably on Xbox anyway. So I'll have it on PC and have ray tracing everywhere.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what that is.
Gloomwood, Guerrilla Corrective, not sure. Halo Infinite multiplayer, where all the cheaters are going. Oh yeah!
Oh, it's free to play. Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking. Free to play is just saying cheat, and if you get banned, have a new account. Doesn't cost. You don't have to buy the game again. I don't like the free to play model for these big games. They should come with the game and that's it. Because if you get banned, well, you can't just. Well, I suppose you still could just make another account, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Even if it's not free to play.
Yeah, that's if you have a physical copy of the game. If you buy a digital, you're screwed. You'd have to buy it again. But
no, you wouldn't because it's your home console. You can play it on another account. Yeah, okay, no, never mind. That complaint's been rubbished, but poo-pooed. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. But either way, the cheaters will run rife in this.
Yes, multiplayer's all free. I like that it's all the multiplayer modes. That's something to enjoy.
Yeah, rather than
I like Halo multiplayer. I used to play quite a lot of it, but haven't for the last couple, probably 4 and 5. I haven't really touched it, but yeah. Hideo's new game.
What's Hideo's new game?
I'm not sure.
It says Hideo Kojima's new game.
Yeah. I think it's just a tease that he says, I'm working on something.
Oh, I'm working on
We
something.
chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share
Icarus.
this with you right
Icarus
now.
looks.
Hello,
Oh, are
mystery.
we moving
Amazing.
straight past this, are we?
Well, unless you want to know what Hidio's doing. Like I said, I don't think he's actually got much on there.
It is so
Ow.
good to see you. Thank you for joining us from Tokyo. First of all, I just want to
Okay, let's move on. Yeah, he's got a new game. I
Like I
don't
said,
know
it's
what
just-
it is.
It's just him doing it.
Icarus, Immortality.
Session-based survival game set on a dangerous alien planet. I think this is like those free games that we've been playing lately, where you drop in, collect shit, and get out.
Okay, moving on.
So it looks good, but I don't know if it'll be any good.
Who's Sam Barlow? Is that the... Yeah, who's Sam Barlow when he's at home?
No
It says
idea.
he's Sam Barlow's new next game. Okay, anyway,
Very
moving
little. Yeah, don't know.
on. Jurassic Park World,
Ixion.
Jurassic World Evolution 2. I wasn't interested in that game.
I enjoyed it, but
I'm just going to skip a whole bunch
that's
of this.
another one of those things. Koch Media's Prime Matter, which is Prime Matter's the premium gaming
Which
label
one?
from Koch Media.
I've lost you. I've lost where you are now.
Jurassic World Evolution 2. Right underneath that, before you go
Oh,
past
that
the
one.
Lego one.
Oh, this one.
Up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well,
Yeah, keep going.
Koch Media, we speak to Koch Media. They do a lot of different, they're publishers for a lot of different developers all around the world, and it's a great sort of spot to be able to talk to them about specific upcoming games. And they've got a new Prime, well, it's a premium gaming label, which I've read a little bit into. I've asked some questions about, and we should hear some more stuff. And once they release a bit more info about it, then we'll know some more as well.
Okay. All right, let's skip a few of these for the sake of time.
Lego, Lemnis, nah.
Life is Strange is doing another one of them. That's nice. Lost
Yeah.
Ark, blah, blah, blah. Guardians of the Galaxy. Could somebody explain to me why these guys got the go-ahead to show this game?
Yep.
And
I don't
why
know.
isn't this going full screen?
Because it doesn't have enough pixels in the game to be able to go full screen.
This thing's broken. What's going on here?
It's broken. Anyway, it looks...
Terrible?
It shouldn't have been shown. I don't think it should have been shown.
The
Something's
combat
not right
looks
with it.
bad. Animations aren't great. Let's skip to the gameplay. There we go. It looks unenthusiastic. It looks unfinished. I really don't think it should have been shown. Obviously, they want to create some hype so the investors get, sort of money hungry and give their money and all that sort of stuff. But I think this looks shit. This one doesn't have much gameplay in it.
It's poo. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah, anyway, let's move on. I thought it was horrible.
A Metal Gear Slug. It's just another Metal Slug.
Metal Gear,
Slug.
eh? Metal
Yeah.
Slug.
Metal Slug Tactics.
Let's keep going.
Another game in
down.
the Metal Slug
Must Die
world.
3. Outer Worlds 2. I guess that's good news for people that like that.
Did you see what they're releasing for Flight Sim?
No. Oh, the jets.
Military jets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Whatever.
Yeah. Hawks
Psychonauts
Must Die,
2.
Outer Worlds 3. I must admit, Outer Worlds 2, that trailer that they had for that was actually really cleverly done. It showed nothing. It was just an absolute tongue-in-cheek. Yeah, we come up, we'd spent hours looking for what we're going to call this game, The Outer Worlds 2. It was just done really well.
All right, good on them. Thanks for that.
Watch it in your free time.
Psychonauts 2, I still don't understand why that keeps getting made. Rainbow Six Extraction, I mean, it looks cool.
We've spoken about that, yeah.
I'm keen to play that. Redfall, that was just a CG trailer.
Yeah, that looks a bit cool. Red Solstice. Real-time XCOM with multiplayer. Nope.
Just flicking through this stuff. There's a sequel to Slime Rancher. That's nice. Stalker 2. That's good news. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
The Stalker 2 trailer was pretty cool.
Vampire. God, there's heaps. New DLC for Watch Dogs. Where's that 12 minutes game? I don't think that's on here.
Right down the bottom, there's a list. That's at the top of the list.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not clickable. Oh, I think this website's crashed. So
it must have, because it's clickable on mine.
Yeah, I think the website's shit itself. Anyway, look, I'm done with that. 12 minutes looks really cool. It's got a few people's, a few famous people's in there for voices, which is really cool.
Yeah, Ridley.
Daisy.
What's her name? Daisy Ridley. And
there is also
Professor X.
Yes. Him.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name either.
TH3WR4178 Super Chat is
Prolapse.
$3.79. Rainbow Six Prolapse.
Had to give it in there. See, there was not enough prolapse in the last episode.
Yeah, that's right. Because Wraithy was he crook?
Wraithy was in bed. Yeah, he was crook last week.
He was in bed and he was probably crook. But anyway, we forgive him. But yeah, so there was quite a few games at E3. It wasn't overly exciting, but whatever. Hopefully next year we'll have a proper one and it'll be cool. All right, let's move on.
We've got some EA stuff coming up, and there's a rumor that mid-July we'll have a PlayStation 1 as well. So who knows? Next segment is the WTF News of the Week. You do have WTF News of the Week, do we?
We do.
I didn't actually check that before.
No, we do. Nice. All right. So we used to have the hot tub live streams, yeah? And I think they've now been giving their own section. Oh, do you?
The ASMR section.
Yes. So the hot tub people have been given their own section of Twitch now. But this is where we're headed now. Twitch's
Please tell me this is the latest in regards to the bans.
This blows up and bans ensue. So what's going on is that we've got, what you can see is a screenshot of this young lady. She has a fake ear, as in ear, attached to a microphone, and she is licking it, making licking sounds on the microphone. Let me try and demonstrate. Can you actually hear anything with me doing that?
Disturbingly, yes, I can, and I don't know if I'm going to sleep right tonight. I don't know what's worse, the sound or the image that I can see. Because I'm looking at a different video than everyone else.
Oh, that's disgusting. It's all wet now. Lucky I'm the only person that uses this microphone. Otherwise, I could have AIDS. This is a thing. So they're doing this. But check this video out. I don't know what it's.
Oh, we have a video. Oh God. I got nothing. Oh God. Pornhub's free, people.
That's true. That's true. Just go to Pornhub. Don't watch this shit.
Have you heard about two of the biggest ones that have gotten banned?
No.
Okay, so they got they've been banned because people were paying them to lick their mics, so they'd have a microphone like such, and were doing the whole crawling across the bed, grabbing a hold of it, and licking across the top of it.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to do because that will just disturb everybody. And I've got to compose myself for a bit. Getting paid to fart into the mic.
Oh yes, I did see that one. Yeah. Oh man, like,
oh no,
who's watching this shit? There's some freaks out there, but you know what? At the same time, I don't know why there's such a big uproar about getting it all banned. It's just like normal TV. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Don't watch it. That's exactly right.
Like the hot tub stuff and all that. I don't think there's a problem with that. Like, I think there's a problem with it. I'm not going to watch that shit. But I don't think they need to be banned. Just let them do their thing, and if people don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah. Oh, I can't see any. What a shame. I was going to see how many people's got, like, how many the top person has got, but I don't know what they're under now.
Oh, are we going to try and watch some fart streams? Let's have a look. Fart.
No.
Stream. Let's see what we can get live. Fart porn stream. Oh, this isn't live. Okay, that's a kid. I'm not watching that shit. But it's not live. What about? Let's see if can we find hot tubs. Hot tub. There we go. Oh. Nice, we get to watch an ad. There's 873 people watching this stream. Oh, that's the same. That's got the ears.
Oh God, I don't understand it.
That's like a stereo microphone, so I can hear it in this ear only now. Is that coming through stereo on the stream as well? That's mental. I mean, it sounds awful, but imagine if that was your daughter. What the?
Just got to get on there and say, "Honey, come home. Your mother and I are sorry."
Why are there so many people watching this shit? I'm fucking turn that shit off. That's just a disgrace. Anyway, but I just click the X button and I don't have to deal with it anymore. Let the weirdos watch their weird shit. I say.
Yeah, that's something for everyone, hey? Twitch, something for everyone.
That's right.
All right, well that's it for everything, really. We're over to last words now, mate.
Yeah, that's it. All right, let's do it.
All right, well, quick shout out to everyone who is listening in live. If you're still here, if you have been here, thank you very much. If you're listening on home, thank you very much for dropping in. Make sure you leave a comment under the YouTube to go into next time's, I should say, draw. So that's for next time. Last words from yourself, Luke. You've got a couple of things from Xbox, Sonic, and Borderlands.
I've got a couple just before we go into the giveaway entries. But yeah, there is a mini Xbox fridge coming soon. That's a thing. That is an actual thing.
It is a thing. And it is being released in Australia.
You getting one?
No.
No? You don't want a mini Xbox Series X bar fridge?
Oh, if someone wants to give me one, I'll take it. I can find some room in here for it. Not going to go and buy one, no.
You mean you'd be happy to take something for free? Get out of here.
Who would have thunk it?
And then you'll tell everyone
about
how
got for something that holds 6 cans.
Oh, it holds more than 6 cans. I can see 3 there, and there's more up the top.
Okay.
Well, how many are you going to
That's
drink?
7.
Nah, there's
Doesn't
plenty
matter.
there. I don't know. It depends
How
on how
many
much
can
it
I
is.
drink?
If it's reasonably priced, I'll get one.
I think it's only limited though as well. So I don't know how many Australia's actually going to get.
Oh, what the hell is this shit here? Oh, anyway, yeah. So that's a thing. Now I also saw there's some Sonic the Hedgehog Prime concept art. So this is a what do you call it? A CGI animated series, I think, which is coming soon. It's called Sonic Prime. I thought this was coming to like Prime, as in Amazon Prime, but no, it's coming to Netflix.
Well, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't say anything before you cleared that up.
Why? What were you going to say?
Is this on Amazon Prime?
Yeah, well, no, that's what I thought immediately when I'm like, Sonic Prime? Is this like a Prime thing? But no, it's on Netflix, and this is the concept art for it, which I'm keen on.
Pretty cool.
I'd like to see more Sonic stuff. There's more here. The concept art looks cool. So that's a thing. And the next one was the Borderlands movie has finished filming, and we got treated to a picture of what Claptrap looks like in the movie, which looks pretty good if you ask me. Looks like Claptrap. And he says, that's a wrap.
Yes, it
Borderlands.
does.
And that one is voiced by none other than Jack Black. So that's cool. So that's all for my last words. Did you want to pump out any last words before I do the entries?
No, jump into the entries, mate. I don't have any last words this week, probably, except for if you see us go live, come and say good day.
Okay, let's go. Oh, no, we don't want that one. This is what we want. All right, let's go get YouTube comments. And then we'll pick our 5. Let me just switch to my other page so I can keep note of all these things. All right, so this is the giveaway entries for the PlayStation 5/Series X giveaway. And this is going to be picking randomly from the comments from the last episode of the show. So here we go. Human Grub gets the first one. Human Grub. Congratulations to Human Grub. And let me try and line this up a bit better. Pick another winner, because we're going to get 5 of these. Is Wraithy. Very good. Another one. Xbox Gamer Dad. Gamer Dad. Keep up the awesome work, and I will hopefully catch you live one day soon. Thanks, buddy. No, second last one. Skrill.
Skrill.
He says, just for everyone's knowledge, Squirtle is the dumbest Pokemon out. Oh, I replied to that comment saying, duly noted, I've just reset all of your entries to 0. For such an asshole comment. All right, last one is A10. Another great show. Keep it up, guys. Thanks, man. I think he just copies and pastes that into every episode, but I'm happy with that. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go into this one here. We've got random times that are going to be generated from 0 to 2 hours 34, which is at the end of last week's show. That's how long it went for. We're going to have 5 random times that occur during that show, and then we're going to go and find out who it is that commented at that time. So 1:29 56, then we've got 2:05 54, then we have 9 minutes 03, 1 hour 13:27, and then 2:26 11. All right, so let's go across to the show. We'll do the earliest one first, which is 9:03. That'll be before the show started. Ooh, let's put 5. All right, so 9:03 will be A10. If that's visible, you want me to zoom in? I'll zoom in a little bit, make it a bit easier for this.
For everyone to see at home.
A10 gets the first one. He's gone, but I'm sure he's feels it in his sleep. Next one would be
He's
an hour.
still here and spill it.
Hour and 13.
Every
and
time you say
27.
his name, he feels you stroke his hair while he's in bed.
Hour 13. 27. How'd they get to 47? This is really hard to click. What is it? There we go. This is really one you can play in your
Number
car,
one.
so listen along.
And
So we've got number
number
1 and
nine.
number 9.
Oh,
This is like That's right, Inception.
Oh,
which is left off. Excuse me. And for this one, the rules are simple. You get one chance, get it wrong. 7 sit out, and then seconds. You'll have to wait until the next time the image is shown. Get it right, we'll roll a dice and see how many. All right, who's that? Mystic Panda.
The panda.
Mystic Panda gets that one. Good stuff. Next one is 129.56. 129.56. What are they laughing
Just
at?
for the record, boys, I'm sitting here keeping my mouth shut.
Us on the show. Who's that? That is Radicus.
Oh, you're right. The beard does look like a bit of a ball tuning in, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Radicus. The next one is 205.54. Yeah, we were saying before the show for those who are a bit unsure.
What the fuck was that?
I was saying that Snoogs' beard looked like a set of nuts on his chin last time.
Yes.
204.54.
I had it all cleaned up this week. Feeling nice and fresh and actually human again. People got a hold of base game files and whatnot. Yeah, scrub. And definitely Santa's sack. Apparently this the one that they found out on that 4 was because the base for that, so that the name of the file that texture actually.
All right, that's A10 again. A10, and the last one, which is 226.11. 226.
Gonna wake up in the morning with a funny hairdo.
All right, let's start the giveaways. This is for the comments.
wow,
for the
it's
last,
during this
episode of the show.
This is
These
really
people
like Inception.
will get entries. Oh, what was it? 226.11. I've gone too far.
Azrael
Right,
is
let's
now
start
playing
the,
House
giveaways.
Flipper.
This is for the comments.
Just
for
in
the
case
last,
anyone was wondering.
Episode of the show, and these people. All right, let's start the giveaways. This is. Is that Australian Day?
Oh, why is this
All
so
let's
hard?
Start the giveaways. This is for the comments for the last episode of the show, and these people will get entries. So the first person is A10.
It'd be A10 anyway, going off these timestamps. There we go. All good. All right, that is done. Congratulations to everyone there. And you just
Congratulations.
you reminded me as well. I just wanted to say another congratulations to Human Grub. Hope everything's going well with the new bubs for the first week of its life, or 2 weeks.
Yes.
Hopefully it's all good. Yeah, that's it. That's it from me, I think.
That's it. That's everything done. Look at us go. Well, wrap it up. How about a new anime to watch on Netflix? If anyone's looking for something new to watch. TV series called Tresse. Tresse? Trese. It's a anime thing about...
What's it on?
It's on Netflix. It's got vampires and monsters and lots of blood and shit going through. So I like it. It's good. Plus the new Rick and Morty's out.
Oh, is a new Rick and Morty out to life? All right, we're back. All right, so here's a hot tip. When you're live streaming and have a live
Don't bring
streaming
up Netflix.
programmer, don't open Netflix because it has some magical shit that makes your computer go, "Blah!" That's mental.
Well,
Because I was-
how about we'll just we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah, wow. I
something
wasn't
else
going
goes
to
wrong.
stream the show. I just wanted to show the cover art.
Yeah. Don't do that again.
No, I won't
Thanks
do that
everyone for
again.
joining this week. We will see you all for the next one. Be sure to hit that sub button wherever you're watching or listening along, and don't forget to continue any of the topics we've discussed on this show over in our Discord channel, or hit us up via our socials. Speaking of that, our socials are at Snoogervision or at AussieGamers12 over on Twitter.
Azrael super chatted
Plus we have the podcast account
$3.79.
at the
Great
AGExp
show,
pod.
guys.
Shh. Thanks, Az. Appreciate it for the
Thanks,
super chat.
Az. Thank you for
Very
that.
good. Thank you to everyone that gave us
while
super
you've-
chats tonight.
Yes, thank you as always. While you're at it, hit up the website, www.agexp.com. As always, links and whatnot. I've gone blank during
I
the
thought
show
my computer
notes.
crashed again, but it was you that stopped working.
Yeah. I crashed. That's all from me. As always, I have been Snoogs.
And I've been Lucas.
Bye.
Bye-bye, dude. Ooh, once again, we have reached the end of another week in gaming, and if you've listened all the way up until this point of the show, then there's a good chance that you're a perfect fit for the AGExp Discord channel, and you can join by using the links in the show description. Once you've joined, you will find yourself within a community of amazing people who are all interested in one thing, and that's gaming. You can also join in live while we record the show and have your say. Now, don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so you'll be notified when the next episode is available for your listening pleasure. Until next time, take care, be safe, and keep on gaming.